Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm not doing a mukbang, I'm doing something a little bit different because I kind of wanted to do a spin-off of my series that I've done where I've tried my subscribers' favorite weird food combinations that are actually good. But sometimes the weird food combinations that you guys would send in, I'd be like, that doesn't even sound that weird, that just sounds good. Like, I just know it's gonna be good. So I wouldn't include it in my video because I was more trying to like try weird combinations. And so I decided to ask you guys on Instagram, what are some really bomb combinations that you've come up with while you're either drunk or high? I just asked you to send them in, and today I'm going to be trying them. So I'm not drunk or high. I am completely sober right now. But I figure that's a good way to test if the food's actually good or not, because like if you're high, you just think everything tastes good. Like I always get really bad munchies. So I decided I was going to do it sober. If you would like, I can do another one in the future if you guys like this video and I can smoke and react to them that way. I honestly don't really care. I just thought this way would be more like fair, I guess. I am really excited. I picked out, I think 10 different combinations that all sound amazing, but you guys sent in so many that it was so hard to pick. Like Sarah and I had to narrow it down from like, I took like 40 screenshots and we had to narrow it down to 10. So yeah, thank you guys so much for sending them in. I'm just gonna get right into it. The first one, I haven't melted it yet, so I have to go prepare it and then I'll come back and eat it. But they wanted me to melt marshmallows with peanut butter and butter. So you can see marshmallows, peanut butter, butter up here. So I'm gonna go melt this in the microwave and then we're going to mix in Frosted Flakes. And they didn't tell me to put in milk, so I'm not gonna put in milk. We're just gonna be eating some peanut buttery cereal. Okay, so I think 30 seconds is about perfect to like warm it all up. It's literally a mixture of butter, peanut butter, and marshmallows. So now I'm gonna add my Frosted Flakes to it, and I think I'll add the whole thing. It's like a peanut buttery Rice Krispie kind of. That's what it looks like. Let's take a bite and rate it and see how it really is. Wow. I can definitely see this being so good if you were high. Wow. If I was gonna make it again, I would probably add more marshmallows, same amount of butter, a little bit less peanut butter, so that the marshmallows would like taste a little bit more. It is so good though, especially because there's some left over at the bottom, so like this bite's gonna be really judged up. Wow. I would say this is a solid 9 out of 10. Honestly, it would be great with milk too, because this reminds me of my peanut butter Rice Krispie trick where I just melt peanut butter and put Cocoa Krispies in it. Tastes a little bit the same, but like they went an extra step and added butter too. So the next combination was putting heaps of butter on toast and then adding ramen into it, which makes it like a sandwich. This wasn't the only person who sent this in. I got this like, I want to say 3 or 4 times, so hopefully it's good. You can see my heaps of butter and my toast. I'm just gonna spread it on. It's actually margarine, but what else? I also always make sure to spread butter onto every single corner of my toast. Like, I can't stand when it triggers me when I see someone spreading, like on a commercial or something, and they won't spread it all the way to the edges. I'm like, that bread's gonna be dry. So we got our toast and we got our butter. We're gonna add our ramen. So this is just like the regular Maruchan chicken flavor that I grew up on. Looking great. Okay, let's try it. That is so good. Okay, on like the scale of snacks that we're talking about, like obviously there's food that's better than this, but in terms of a munchie snack, this has got to be a 10 out of 10. This is really good. It's like, think about buttery ramen and then toast. Like, I mean, that's literally exactly what it is, but like imagine buttery ramen on toast. So good. I'm about to eat this whole damn thing. Ten out of 10, dude. You guys are iconic. This is iconic. We are already off to a phenomenal start, my friends. I have several more things to go. Gonna go whip up some more shit in the kitchen, come back, and then taste some more things. So the next one is one that, it wasn't one that I was ever gonna cut out, and I knew from the second I read it I was gonna try this because it sounds so good. Basically, okay, so I have my NutriBullet thingy because like that's my blender. Added some milk to the bottom. She wanted me to do a peanut butter chocolate shake. So I've got my Baskin & Robbins peanut butter chocolate, and she wanted me to blend in banana bread just enough. So I'm gonna first blend the ice cream with the milk, and then I'm gonna blend in this banana bread from 7-Eleven. I don't know if it's good or not, but it was like the only banana bread I could find, so. Oh my God. Like, look at that. Okay, this is my childhood. I used to go to Baskin Robbins all the time. Would always only get the peanut butter chocolate flavor because I've been obsessed with that combination since I was like 6. Okay, we're just gonna actually do the whole thing. And I'm gonna take a bite too. It's just as good as I remember. The banana bread feels really soft, like you can probably just tell. Okay. Putting in chunks of that. I'm gonna blend it just enough, so not too long. Okay, I like barely blended it. That should be fine, I hope. Okay. So I don't know if you'll be able to see, probably not because it's too liquidy. But, so I'm just gonna sip it. Oh my God. Totally tastes like chocolate peanut butter. Like, the chocolate peanut butter flavor is still totally there. But then you get like these little, like, I don't know, you can kind of see how it's like sticking to the side of the blender thingy. So it's like little bits of like the banana bread with the nuts too. Oh my God. That's another 10 out of 10. Like, I like the fact that you can taste little pieces of bread in there. It's so good. I feel like I'm rating everything too high, but I can't not. Like, I just like it so much. Especially because I can't even imagine this stuff when you're high. Like, I can't even imagine how bomb that would be. Especially because I usually get cotton mouth, so I just be sucking this shit down. I'm gonna have to try it. Okay, so next. Very excited about this one too. Sarah and I both agree we think it's gonna be good. I hope it's good. It's pasta, so I've already cooked just some like basic macaroni pasta. And melting butter and ketchup together, like this, and putting it on the pasta as a sauce. So I'm gonna go melt this in the microwave really quick and be right back. Okay, so I just melted the butter and ketchup. I'm gonna pour it on. I don't know, now that I'm like seeing it, I really don't know how I feel about it. I'll just mix it. I think I might have had too many noodles in here, so I'll just kind of mix it on the top. Wow. Once again, bomb. I should go get a spoon. Hold on. Okay, I'm back with the spoon so I can try it a little bit easier. I would eat pasta like this anyways. It's funny because I remember I tried ketchup on mac and cheese for my weird food combo video, like trying your guys' favorite weird food combos, and I didn't like it, but I like this, like the butter with the ketchup. It basically just tastes like butter noodles that kids eat, which I still really enjoy, like just butter and pasta, and then it takes away the tanginess of the ketchup a little bit, but it has a little bit of flavor still. I would say that one's probably a 9 out of 10 because it's just solid. Everyone has pasta in their cupboard. Everyone has ketchup. Everyone has butter. Try it and let me know what you think. So this next one kind of reminds me of how everyone dips their fries in their milkshakes. Like, I feel like everyone does that. I know I do it. This is what that also reminds me of. Someone said to do icing sugar, so like powdered sugar, and then maple syrup on fries. So I just got this random brand. I don't know. I never drink or eat maple syrup, so I didn't know what kind was best. But I'm gonna start with putting the powdered sugar on. And then the maple syrup, I'll probably just like drizzle it on. Or yeah, I'll drizzle it on. Oops, that was kind of a lot. Whoopsies, it came out easier than I expected. So these are just hot fries, like warm out of the oven. That is really good. Once again, another thing I can see like really being so good if you're high or drunk, honestly. For me, I never really get cravings when I'm drunk. I know some people do. I only get them when I'm high. When I'm drunk, I honestly get a little bit sleepy. I like kind of want to go to bed. But yeah, like I can see this being so bomb when I'm high. I would say this is like an 8 out of 10. It'd be really good if you got like, because these are just more generic fries. If you had like bomb fries, like McDonald's fries. What other fries are really good? In-N-Out. Chick-fil-A. Then it'd be extra good. Because the fries are honestly the only thing that's really lacking here. The flavor combination itself is really good. But it's my fault for being a lazy bitch and just getting them from the frozen section and baking them. Yeah, I'm gonna go prepare some more food. Come back and try some more things. Okay, so the next one involved some more buttered bread. So this isn't toast, this is just regular bread. It might be a little bit too bright, but I put some butter on it on both sides. And then the whole idea is that it's a sandwich with peanut butter, Nutella, and then peanut butter M&ms in between. So, I mean, how does that sound bad in any way, shape, or form? It doesn't. Peanut butter. And then Nutella on the other side. Yum. Okay, so now we have our Nutella on one side and our peanut butter on the other. And now it is time to put the peanut M&Ms on, or peanut butter M&Ms, not regular peanut. So this is what it looks like with all the peanut butter M&Ms on it. Now, I always smush it down whenever I make a sandwich like this. Smush it down. Ooh, that looks so good. It just looks like it's full of sugar. The crunch added to the sandwich by the M&Ms is just phenomenal. That's gonna be a good bite right there. Lots of M&Ms. And I swear butter balances out everything, because if it wasn't for the butter, it'd be a little bit too sweet, but like the butter makes it tone down a bit. I would say it's like an 8.5, almost a 9, but for some reason it's just not. I can't really put my finger on why. It's definitely a very easy and foolproof way to make a pretty decently amazing dessert in under 5 minutes. This could be like a good party favor. Like if you cut them up into those cute like tea sandwiches, but like fill them with peanut butter and Nutella, I'd be down for that. Okay, so we're getting kind of towards the end, and I have intentionally been putting this one off because I'm not sure about it, and I also know it's gonna be messy as fuck to make. So it is a Nacho Bagel. So still a cream cheese bagel, like plain bagel with cream cheese. And then you add nacho cheese, salsa, guac, and chips to it. So we'll see how this goes. Cheese, salsa, guac, chips. and a plain bagel with cream cheese. So what should we put on first? Like, isn't this just confusing? Like, how do I make this? So I think I'll just put some nacho cheese on the cream cheese since they're both cheese. Nacho cheese done. Now I'll do guac, then chips, then salsa. Okay, like the more that I'm thinking about it, the more I really don't know, like, how is this gonna taste? And then chips. Okay. So this is what it looks like. Let's just take a bite. I truly did not think this was going to be good at all. Like, I thought about the guacamole with like the cream cheese and the bread and like everything, and I felt like it was not going to be good, but this is so good. It tastes like chips and salsa on bread with cream cheese. I mean, like, it makes sense now that I think about it. Like, what was I thinking? And it's really nice to have like the crunch from the chips too. The only downside is obviously it's like very messy, as you can see. This is probably like a 9 out of 10, partially because of the shock factor, because like I wasn't expecting it to be good, but also just actually because it's like genuinely good, like a genuinely good flavor combination. Wow. You guys are giving me such bad ideas. Like, it's already hard for me, as it is, to not succumb to all my food cravings when I smoke. And now it's going to be even harder, especially because I'm about to go smoke after this video. All this food is about to still be in my apartment, and a bitch might just whip up one of these things. She just might, okay? So the next one is another one that I'm very excited about, even though it's kind of basic, but I can see why it would really work. So I just made some oatmeal, just cooked it in regular milk. These are quick cooking oats, so they look a little bit different, but they're still oats. I don't know if you can see, but it's still steaming. So it's gonna work for the next part, because the next part was just adding ice cream on top of it. So it's basically kind of like, you know, when you put pie and ice cream together and it melts, like the ice cream melts because the pie's hot. I think that's what's gonna happen with oatmeal, and I think it's gonna be great. So I got half baked. My sister was like raving about this kind. She used to get it when we were in college. She's like, you have to get it for the oatmeal. So I got it for the oatmeal. It's the half-baked kind with chocolate and vanilla ice cream mixed with gobs of chocolate chip cookie dough and fudge brownies. Because I didn't specify like what ice cream to put on the oatmeal, so I just figured I could get my own. Yum. And I left it out a little bit because I like my ice cream softer. Yum. Oh my god. That is good. Okay. So you can already see it's melting on the oatmeal. Let me try it. Oh my gosh. It's like dessert oatmeal. I don't know about you guys, but I personally really like oatmeal. I have it like almost every morning for breakfast. So I really like this. Wow. Though I will say this is what I was kind of saying in my weird food combo video. I was rating things based off of if I would rather eat it the way that they combined it or like the items by themselves. So like when I had the mac and cheese and ketchup, I was like, I'd rather just have mac and cheese by itself. And I still think I'd rather have ice cream by itself. But I would definitely rather eat my oatmeal with ice cream. Let me try it with just... I'm just looking for an excuse to eat the half-baked kind. Yeah, I would still rather eat this plain. So I would say the oatmeal ice cream thing is like a 7 because it's not bad. But still, like if I had a pint of Ben & Jerry's and I was high, I would just go for the pint. Like I wouldn't make the oatmeal. Yeah. Okay, so I have 2 more things to try. And the second to last thing is a grilled cheese with peanut butter and jelly. And the person told me to use sharp cheddar. So I've already made the grilled cheese and it has sharp cheddar on it. I haven't put it together yet, but you can see this is the side with the cheese. And then I also have peanut butter on this one. And I'm gonna add some jelly. I always use raspberry when I make, like when I use anything with jam, I always use raspberry, so that's the kind I decided to get. I can tell the peanut butter is melty because the jam's just like going right into it. Okay. So it looks pretty simple. You can kind of see the jam on some parts. Okay. Okay. That's not bad. I think I would like it more if it was literally just cheese and jam, because the peanut butter flavor is kind of throwing me off a bit with the cheese. But I think if it was just jam, powdered sugar, I would make this and I would make it jam, powdered sugar, and cheese. And I know it would be fire. I just don't like the peanut butter on it as much as I thought I would. Because I thought it was going to be like really good with the peanut butter, but I would say it's like a 7. Once again, one of those things that you know would be a lot better when you're high, like for sure. Okay, so last but not least, I saved on accident the most extravagant one for last because what it is, it's basically a dessert burger is what they called it. So they said to have brioche bread, so that's what I got, and it actually has chocolate chips in it, so it's like extra desserty. And then there's peanut butter on one side of that, so I put peanut butter on this side. And then use this, a brownie, as the patty, like the burger patty. Put that in the middle. Oh wait, no, wrong side. Put that over here. Oh, and then also a caramel drizzle, so I'll put that on in a second. But then they also wanted me to add bananas and strawberries. So I just put the fruit on like that, kind of random, but whatevs. And then a caramel drizzle. Caramel drizzle. We're gonna drizzle it. I don't know if that's what they were envisioning when they said drizzle, but that's all I got. Shall we do it on this side too? Why not? I don't even know what else to say besides like, wow. Okay. This is crazy. So I don't even know how I'm gonna take the first bite because this is literally massive. Let's see. I mean, it's not bad. It can't really be bad because like none of this together could really go that poorly. But I think it's a little bit too much, like, which I never really say. I feel like it would be the same if you just put like peanut butter on a brownie with fruit, and that'd almost be better because the bread's kind of like a lot. But I mean, it's still good. Like, I'm not pretending like it's bad. I would rate it like a 7. 6.75. Not a full 7, 6.75. That brownie is good though. So that is the end of this video where I try your guys's random munchie creations that you sent in. And they were all, like, for the most part, actually pretty much all of them were very good. So I would say my favorite was probably honestly the ramen sandwich and also the peanut butter shake with banana bread blended in. Like, those two were both like something else. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I know it was a different video from usual, but yeah, I hope you guys still enjoyed. If you want to see a part 2, let me know. I had a lot of fun filming this, so I would be more than down to do it again. I think that's all I have to say. So thank you as always so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.